You know, I really feel for Willow here because she knows that one of her dads has been puppified. And that's kind of like the situation between, let's just say a zombie apocalypse happens and you're with your friends instead of your family. And you survive for a good few months with your friends in a stable place with lots of food, resources, weapons, a stable location, everything like that. But you have no idea where your parents are. And in some scenarios, like this one, it'd be rather better to know if you didn't know if they were alive or not. I mean, in this situation, considering the circumstances, I think it'd be better for them to know that they have been puppified, to know that they are safe. But in this case, they can come back from being puppified. I'm pretty sure no, that's 100% going to happen. The boiling house is going to get saved and everyone's going to get unpuppified. But with zombie apocalypses, in most cases, they're just dead. They're gone for good and you can't undo it. And watching your friend or family turn into or see them as a zombie is heartbreaking. So basically what I'm saying is that I can understand Willow's struggle here of trying to keep her emotions down, and to the point of the fact that she's the reliable one. She doesn't want to be left emotional because she doesn't want to seem like the weak one, and because she's the reliable one. I am not framing this well, and this is going incredibly dark. It has been confirmed that Matt would definitely be a great leader someday. Maybe even the head leader of the construction coven when if the coven system still kind of stays intact in the future. Maybe. Also, another great season 1 callback, and also it flows great into the plot. Nice. Okay, first off, this is disgusting as hell. This entire little scene here in Belos' secret lab is binky bonkety disgusting as hell, but it also raises some questions. It has been confirmed that Grimwalkers are of the age of teenager level when they're made. So how does Belos get the memories inside the Grimwalkers in the first place? I mean, it's just a nitpick of mine, and it's not a necessarily big turbulent. But Hunter obviously remembers being left on his uncle's doorstep, or Belos finding him when he was younger. So my main question is, how did Belos implant memories? What we wanted to see happen with Belos possessing Adalia, well, we got Belos possessing Rain. Why? Why is Belos possessing all my favorite characters? First Hunter, and now Rain. At this point, the Collector is definitely gonna get possessed in the next episode, if not the Collector Loose theory coming true, which is still on the bargain. Also, in my personal headcanon, until we see Adalia in the next special, I'm gonna say that that Belos possessing Rain, Raylos, killed her. Or at least knocked her out or imprisoned her or did something completely horrible to her. That is my headcanon until we see her. Because this frame right here is the last time we see her in the special. So hopefully Rainlos did something to her. Willow handing Hunter a photo of any sport of the storm where he's with Flapjack to try and make him feel better, and Gus and Willow tell him that they don't care what he's supposed to be. Hunter tearing up at the fact that he now has only one photo of Flapjack. Willow thinking that she did something to upset him, causing her powers to go out of control a bit to wrap around her legs, and she leaves. Gus reveals that he knew that about Hunter being a Roomwalker since the day of Unity and was unsure whether or not to tell him, and Hunter reassures him that they were both in the wrong of not saying anything, even though Hunter was clearly being banished. Summary: these three are going through a lot. dang, this is all my fault. How would this be, my young Padawan? I've known you've been the reincarnation of Obi-Wan Kenobi since the ceremony of unity. I didn't want to bring it up, considering you had a rough past with anything. Listen, I'm just sorry. Gus, It's fine, Jedi Hunter, I'll go find her. The sparkles! Gus, wait! Listen, I already talked about how this is a problem in the last episode with Bosch's character art and how the story could have been played out a little bit better, so if you want the full explanation, go check out part 2. Let's just say, I don't like the execution here. No, not you! And Kikimura is here! Probably some of us have been fooled to the fact that she's not Miki or Rocco or whatever the Bomaton's name is. And the Sleeping Nettles, which is honestly a really cute hunting palisman reference. But I do wish Kikimura doesn't necessarily have to be in this episode. I'm just, I interpretate this as Rain somehow deep inside him knowing that he's possessed. And the goo that's running down the eye from his cheek is actually him crying in some sort of way. Yeah, that's a headcanon, but it's a very strong one considering the visuals. Oh, the collector looks so cute, sleeping, it's so cute! And then Belos starts worming his way back into the collector's mind, or whatever. Also, I really like the reflection of how confused the collector looks. And also, the collector be trapping Belos, man. Woo! Dang it, Outhouse, stop making me like Basha! Anyway, I really like the switch position with Kikimura and Basha. It's like, before, Belos is the one in charge, and Kikimura was essentially the gremlin, the annoying left-handed, right-handed thing. I actually don't know what the hell Kikimura's position in the Coven was. And now, Kikimura's the one in charge, and Basha's essentially in the place of either the Golden Guard or Kikimura. It's kind of sweet irony.
She's just copying Belos's scare people into worship thing because she has no ideas of her own.
Basha, darling, don't let Darth Kiki control you. See? She regrets her actions here. You can't tell Basha haters that she doesn't have feelings. She has feelings. A for effort, Camila. A for effort with the glyph. Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Don't think you've won just yet.
Kikimiki. Okay, so do you guys know Tomato Sauce, the guy who makes the Golden Guard saga where Hunter tries to get back his PS5? He has this joke where the other characters, mainly the guards and goofy voices, I honestly don't know why he chose to do this, but it's funny as hell. Anyway, everyone gets Kikimura's name wrong, either going with Kiki Flora, Legend of Korra, just misspelling Kikimura. And I don't know if the Owl House creators saw his dubs and decided to make a little Easter egg for him. All this is just a joke on its own. Either way, it is canon. The jokes, now, I don't care what you say, and it is glorious. That's all I have to say. This entire scene actually makes me think that Basha had a legitimately crush on Amity when they were friends. And when Amity tried to leave, you can see that but Basha doesn't want her to go because she generally cares about Amity. Like, she might legitimately have feelings for her, and that's why she probably bullied Luz in the coast so much, besides of being her bullying Willow for the longest time, because she sees that Amity likes Luz, so she was trying to lower Luz's confidence in us so Luz wouldn't go to ask Amity out, so there would be a chance that Basha might still have a chance with Amity, but Luminy's a thing, and nothing can dishearten it. And when Bartholomew and Amity pull the illusion trick, you can see Bosch is generally scared and upset that Amity might have left. And I'm really sorry about, my mispronouncing skills. It's just a kind of a thing that my voice has when I try to speak scripts. I mispronounce a lot of words, unless I'm going off a script. And these part videos are just me putting my thoughts out there. There are no scripts. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to say what I've been saying in the moment. So, yeah, these videos have been entirely without scripts. Sorry. Oh, Hunter going to ask trying to ask Flapjack for help is so sad. I missed a little flat pack already. And we're officially in the end game now, people. Oh, poor Willow. And oh my god, Gus is legitimately probably suffocating in there. Why? See, there's literal proof right here in the collector's faded eye expression thing that he didn't like the other collectors killing all the Titans. He looks back down upon that. He legitimately liked the Titans. See? He has remorseful. He will be redeemed. My little boy will be redeemed. Also, I'm just gonna say it right now. The only big nitpick I have with this episode is that they're going for the whole, oh, the collector only trusts Raylos possessed because of the whole, oh, the character didn't hear the whole story plot line. I mean, I understand what they're going for, but it's so bland and dramatic that it's kind of, like, annoying. Also, this is legitimately the last time we see Ida King, Lilith, Hootie this episode, and honestly, I understand King's inclusion here, along with Ida, but legitimately Lilith had no real importance in the story in this episode. Oh, shit, the collector looks so sad, it's so dumb! But I do really like Hootie and Lilith's reunion. That's like the only thing that they have going for in this episode for me. I just don't like this scene at all, and it's one of my least favorite, and it's my least favorite scene in the entire episode. Maybe season 3 as a whole, but the bit afterwards when King comes to the conclusion that he understands where the collector's from, and Ida telling him, oh, you're all grown up, my baby, is really sweet. I'm sorry that I'm starting to use real clips of the episode in this bit now, because I'm kind of getting a bit lazy with screenshotting some scenes and then putting voice line over. So I understand where I'm coming from, and also with these scenes that I'm doing, they're really important, and they're like the most important, like, plot threads going into the next episode for me to talk about, so it is understandatory. But Camila telling Luz that people make mistakes and will keep making mistakes, and that's how you grow as people, is honestly the most emotional scene in the entire episode. Because of this, Luz realizes that people make mistakes, and all that she wanted was for people to understand her. Because Camila thought that she didn't want Luz to have a bad childhood like she did when she was younger, because she was also a nerd. And I know I'm going back and forth with wanting to say things and me saying different things because I can't speak properly. It's because I don't really have a lot to say because I just got my thoughts out, and, you know, this entire scene is just beautiful and just speaks words for itself. Even if you take the scene out of context and show it to someone that hasn't seen the episode, they will tear up at this scene. This imagery, it's honestly just amazing. And I relate to Luz, where I feel like all I wanted was to be understood. And Luz's palisman egg hatches! Yay! Oh, my flower, none of this is your fault. None of it at all. It is mine. I'm just sorry I didn't tell you about my past. I just didn't want you to see me as a mistake. Okay, future project referencing aside, this is my second favorite scene in the entire episode. Hunter coming in to tell Willow it's okay to cry. Everything about this is honestly amazing. And Hunter getting Flapjack abilities, the power of Flapjack, and saving the trio. It's amazing. I love this scene so much. Luz has a staff. Why does that make me nervous?
I missed a lot!
You know, ever since Hunting Palisman aired, everyone was wondering what Luz's palisman would be. And this is the episode where we finally learn. And it's, all of them. honestly, I think this is the best way that Dana and the team could have formed all of the palisman choices and have her be a snake shifter and her name be Stringbee. And Luce is right. She is perfect. And also I love the little detail of Stringbee snuggling Amity's cheek. And also Camila's, because it shows that she's our loved ones. And also the Hunt Low scene is just everything. Is this confirming Hunt Low or not? We're probably gonna have to see until next episode, but I like the moment. And also just Lumity acknowledging that Hootie, King, and Ida might eat Stringbee is adorable. I love this episode.
What did I tell you? Luz has come to help King get rid of you for good. What will you do, Collector?
I think I want to play a new game.